Shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Kakadash, double understood elder, apostles, great millstone, citation, I can teach all truth, sincerity. Um, this is gonna be called "Man's foes shall be they of his own household." It says, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 32. It says, "Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven." So, if we confess, Yahweh Bashim outside before men, you know, um, um, we will, our name will be confessed before the Heavenly Father. Um, it says, verse 33, "But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven." It says, verse 34. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." Um, and Yahushua, he's not coming back this to bring peace. He's basically, if the spirit of division is in the air, because like the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold. People are going to be all about themselves in the evil times to come, the evil days ahead. When the time of judgment is, because we're in the time of judgment. So the times of people coming together and trying to, what's the word, unify. That's that spirit, that unifying spirit is basically, it's basically dead. Um if you're not, uh down with Yahweh Bashin Yahshai, you're gonna you know receive, uh you'll receive judgment. But anyway, I'm gonna go to verse 35. It says, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her father-in-law." So households are going to be, disrupted. People are going to be against each other in each other's household. Um, it says, verse 36, "And a man's foes shall be they of his own household." So, your own family members are going to turn against you, your relatives, um, for being a part of, uh, for being a servant of Yahweh Bashin Yahshua. They're going to, um, anyway, this is um this is Isaiah 65 verse 13. It says, "Therefore thus saith Yahweh power, behold my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." So in the day when all hell breaks loose, those servants of Yahweh Shai will be able to eat. In the time they'll be thirsty, they'll be able to drink. In the time they see the sorrow of the people, they'll be laughing and singing, while the rest of the people are sorrowing, crying, in pain, going through um, judgment that's being enacted upon them, while the servants of Yahweh Shai are straight. And like This title of this video says, "Man foes shall be they of their own household." When your relatives turn against you because you're not going with the Esau's agenda, and you're straying away from that agenda, and you're trying to follow. Well, you're not trying. You're doing what the scriptures is saying. You're trying to basically what's the word? You're not gonna get the mob. You're not gonna get the Vanessa and Venom. You know, you're gonna wait upon Yahweh Shai's return to follow the law, statutes, and amendments to the best of your ability. They turn against you, and in the time, in the evil times to come. If you continuously trust in Yahweh Bashin Yahshai, in that day you'll be able to eat while they're hungry. You'll be able to drink while they're thirsty. You'll be able to rejoice while they'll be ashamed, because they followed their master, their master, slave masters agenda, and they ended up suffering for it. You know, um, verse 14: Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl of for vexation of spirit. So in that day, um, the servants of the Lord will sing, with a joyful mind, and but the rest of the people will cry for sorrow mentally and spiritually, and their spirits will be vexed, while the men of the Lord's spirits will be praising Yahweh Bashin Yahshai in high spirits. Will be in high spirits. They'll be in high spirits. I mean, um, Psalms 41 verse 9. This is Psalms 41 verse 9. It says, um, ye, yea, my own familiar friend, in whom I trusted, which did eat of my bread, have lifted up his heel against me. So, even our particular friends, that if we're still close to friends in the world, they gonna possibly come against us. Um, our familiar worldly individuals, that if we're still having contact with them, they 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 possibly gonna come against you later, or have already done that, and they're gonna turn their back completely against you, because they weren't your real friends, nor were they what's the word, um they were waiting for opportunity to leave anyway. um but anyway, Salaki, that was not my intentions. I wasn't trying to do that. Anyway, let's say Shalom, all praise, honor, glory to you. How about you, Yahshua, Bashin, Kakadash, the ones to the elder apostles, great millstones. That takes you, I can teach all true sincerity. Shalom.